A story tonight from the Fox 12 investigators. Thousands of Oregonians could potentially lose their in-home caregivers because of a lack of state funding. Advocates for the developmentally and intellectually disabled say there's a more than $40 million gap in funding. And if state lawmakers don't fill it, people's lives really could change dramatically. Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez takes a closer look.
Trying to eat healthier and trying new foods.
Over the last couple of years, Cheryl Robinson has managed to turn her health and her life around completely.
I was just doing all the wrong things, wasn't eating properly, not going to my doctors.
Robinson survived a traumatic brain injury when she was young. Because of it, she suffers from intense anxiety and has trouble with her memory. 6 years ago, she was connected with Amy's Community Care, a company that partners with the Office of Developmental Disability Services to help people like her live independent lives.
Do you feel like your life is better because of that?
Yes. I owe everything to them.
But right now, Cheryl's worried because state funding for what are called direct support professionals hasn't kept up with changes in Oregon's economy, leaving companies like Amy's Community Care to make up the difference.
With the minimum wage increases, we are getting to a point where we cannot compete with some of the entry-level jobs out there like fast food.
Shannon McCurry is director of operations at Amy's Community Care. She says the company's services are paid for through the Department of Human Services, but the funding formula hasn't changed since 2007. And the state pays the company at only 67% of its operating costs.
Once the minimum wage hits its upper cap, we will actually be forced to close our doors.
McCurry estimates some 28,000 Oregonians rely on direct support professionals and stand to lose services if funding isn't increased. She's been lobbying lawmakers here in Salem to help plug the gap.
To fully stabilize the DSP workforce, it is an $84 million ask. But we are asking this session that they supply us with $46.1 million worth of funding to just stave off the immediate collapse. Do you like it?
No.
As for Cheryl, she's desperate to keep her in-home care services. She says without the help she gets, she could lose her home, her health, or worse.
They actually mean so much to me, and I just can't think about losing them or not having them be a part of my life.
In Beaverton, Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.